Hey guys, today's video is going to be a quick review on the new Colourpop pressed shadows. I just received these in the mail a few weeks ago and I've had a little bit of time to use most of these shadows. I believe I've used all of them, maybe not every single one. So what I did was I chose 8 single shadows that I wanted to purchase off the site, and I also waited for Valentine's Day and I got one of the duos. When you buy packs of 4 individual shadows, you get a palette to go with it so that you can customize it and throw it in here for traveling. I think these are awesome because I bought 8 shadows and they're supposed to hold 4. I got 2 of these palettes, but instead of keeping the 4 slots that they originally had, I took out the foam or whatever it was keeping the shadows separated, and all that's underneath now is just the magnet. So now one of the palettes holds up to 10 shadows, which is really awesome because before it only held 4, which is okay, but this is a lot better because now I can put all of my shadows in one palette. The Valentine's Day duos came in a really cute little envelope packaging, but I just didn't find that it was as practical for me. I like to have all my shadows together just so that I can see a wide variety because I wasn't just going to use those 2 shadows alone. So I ended up taking those out and putting them in this palette. I just wanted to note that once I depotted those shadows from the duo, they already had a label on the back stating what the name of the shadow was, which was awesome because on the package itself of the envelope, it didn't have the names of the shadows, and once you threw away the package, you kind of had no idea what duo that was. So that's a really cool thing to keep in mind if you want to remember the shadows. You can always pop them out of the duo and it will tell you. So I'm actually wearing these on my eyes today, and I've been wearing them for a few weeks now. I love the shadows that I chose out. The only thing that I wasn't pleased with is that these 3 brown shadows are very, very similar. So these 2 in particular, this one is Bel Air, and this one up here, which I believe is Wake Up Call. Those are very, very similar shadows. If I were to do it again, I would only buy one of them. They're very similar. I actually like Wake Up Call a little bit better because it has a little bit more of a warm undertone, which I tend to go for. I do use both of them interchangeably, but it's not worth your while to buy 2 of the same similar color. Every other color I don't have any complaints about. This one right here is a really amazing shade for all over the lid, just to set your concealer on your eyelid or set your primer. This one is called Hear Me Out. It's a beautiful matte shade that matches my skin tone, so it's perfect for just adding a layer before I add any transition colors. As for the formula of the shadows, the matte ones I noticed have a lot of kickback, and they're very powdery when you dip your brush into them. I don't find that that's a huge issue for me because I just blow off my palette. It's fine. You can just move on from that. It's not a huge deal, but I know that some people don't like that. But the shimmery shades and the metallic shades don't have any kickback, and they're actually extremely pigmented. I have this one on my lid today, which is called High Strung. When I applied it, it almost looked wet, and I didn't have to add any Fix Plus or anything. Usually with MAC shadows, I have to intensify them by using MAC Fix Plus on my brush, but with these ones, I haven't had to do that at all. They're so pigmented and really creamy, and they just glide on your lid. I'm super impressed with the metallics. They're definitely my favorites. This shade right here is Get Out. It is a really nice deep burgundy shade. It's a perfect color for warming up and deepening the outer crease of your eye. Out of this palette, I don't really have any favorites. I am absolutely in love with every single color for a different reason. So overall, I'm in love with this Colourpop release. They have some fabulous colors in the range, and I definitely want to be picking up more because they're only $5 for individual shadows, and that's even cheaper than Makeup Geek and MAC and definitely Anastasia Beverly Hills. So these are really great quality too. I was really impressed to know that I can get a cheaper version of shadows. I highly recommend getting your hands on these Colourpop shadows. I definitely wasn't disappointed, and I don't think you will be either. Here's a close-up of all the shadows that I got. I will list what the names are in the description box. This one is Hear Me Out. This one underneath it is Bel Air. The one on top of it is Wake Up Call. This is High Strung. This is You Know the Drill. This one right here is Made to Last. This one is Flower Boy. This one is Get Out. This is Bouquet Toss. And this last one here is Wait For It. Overall, I highly recommend getting your hands on this new release. These shadows are really affordable and the color payoff is absolutely amazing. Just keep in mind that these palettes won't last forever and that they add them to your cart automatically once you purchase 4 individual shadows. That is everything for my review on the new Colourpop pressed shadows. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more reviews and makeup tutorials. I hope you enjoyed my video and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!